Back to Turlick, and he goes 15 metres towards James Harms, but he run down by the Wombat. Oh, he's at full stretch there, the man who belongs in a burrow, and he couldn't quite apply the tackle. His claws were out. He just couldn't quite get him. Tip-top Toby Pinwell, one of our favourites here on KC Radio. I don't know about his hair, but his football is right A-class, and Fitzpatrick taps it down there looking for Morris, tries a breakthrough. Petropolis, he just waited for the tackle to arrive. Players are actually sitting on top of him there. One of them, the goal kicker, Shannon Lang. The ball's going to be thrown up quickly on centre wing.
So the ball up, the umpire wastes no time. Knocked down by Fitzpatrick in the direction of Petropolis. Put his head over the football. Then was tackled by the Wombat, and he was actually mauled by the Wombat in the end. And the umpire came in and said, "We'll have a repeat ball up."
That was more of a bear hug than a tackle there by the Wombat.
No doubt about that. Umpire balls it up again. Fitzpatrick outpoints his opponent, knocks it down to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan tried to break a tackle. Claimed he didn't have much chance to get rid of it. I tend to agree, but the umpire's pinged him for holding the ball. And the recipient is Morris. He goes quickly by hand to Turlick, who gives it to Clisby, and then back to Petropolis. He's working it forward slowly here to Scorpions. A kick around the body, marked nicely by Harms. He's too far out to score. He's about 55 metres out. He looks for a short option, and that kick's gone all of 6 metres. The umpire's paid the mark, and it's taken there by Evans. Evans plays on around the body, but his kick partially smothered. Don't quite know about that, Kane. Coming off half-back now to Port Melbourne. They're able to turn the football over. Kick to a contest. Going after football there was Johnson, but collected by Giorgio. They'll go inside 50 again. The Borough. And a short kick there marked by Petropolis. Petropolis right on the 50. He goes long in the direction of the square. Smith getting back, but taking a very nice mark. Getting back there is the former Demon in Luke Tynan. The Borough will mop up as they go by handball out to Fleming, and now further afield. They've got the ball on the defensive 50. Not quite sure that he's out there, Kane, underneath the old TX scoreboard. We're getting to keep an eye on that man.
Just go O'Sullivan or Johnson.
O'Sullivan or Johnston. There's enough of them playing today. This player is Langford. Langford down the wing, kicks inside 50. Penosa there, stood tall, couldn't take the mark. Competing hard now, and we're going to have a ball up, I'd say. There's a big pack of players forming at the attacking 50. It's that wind that actually picks up, and it might actually blow us away.
That was my fault. I stuck my head out of the grandstand just seeing what was below. And
a whole lot of hostile Port Melbourne supporters. I can tell you that. You don't need to put your head out to see that.
They're a young breed, the ones in front of us. They're just getting a taste for what it's like to be a part of Port Melbourne. Petropolis gives a don't argue. Gets a hand pass towards the Butcher. He takes a bounce. He goes long from half-back flank, looking for an option at the half-forward. Rutherford nearly takes the mark, but Fleming keeps his feet. Gives a don't argue. Gets a hand pass there towards Langford, and they're away again through the centre, looking for the Wombat. Couldn't get that far. And Evans takes the mark. He's got Strauss on the lead. He needs to be pinpoint. He couldn't do so. Good work there by Sandlands. Allows O'Sullivan into the contest. He finds Valenti taking the mark. Running past is Thomas O'Sullivan. He gets the ball going through the centre here of Northport Oval. Ricochets off Penosa to big bad bustling Bonadillo. He's got Connors in the goal square. He picks up the football now. They kick around the body by Connors. He snagged another one. That's 5 for Port Melbourne. They go to 5-5-35. Leading the KC Scorpions by 15 points, 3-2-20. We've gone 2.5 minutes here of the second quarter, thanks to Safe Super Homes. They do investment properties in the southeast of Melbourne. If you didn't know, Thomas Gordon just getting into the back of Turlick. Harms didn't want to get the ball to Turlick. It's been turned over. Now, there's plenty of yelling and screaming in my ear, but we're getting on to loose football now with Thomas O'Sullivan from 35 metres out. It's another goal to Port Melbourne. Well, here we go. The Borough just finding their stride here. I think that's now the third consecutive goal for Port Melbourne, and they've extended their lead to the highest point of the match. They go to lead now by 22 points.
It's the Borough. It's been outstanding all year. Davies goes up, can't win it down for the Scorpions. Coming through now, holding the ball.
Yep.
Was that on the basis that he took it out of the ruck? That's an unusual free kick. I'm not sure. It's going the way of the Borough.
Well, no one even knows who to claim it.
No, it's very one of those ones where umpires in the right spot, so we'll back their judgment, but I certainly didn't see why that was holding the ball. But the free will be taken by Mitch Woofenden. He's only about 15-20 metres out. He should have no trouble from here whatsoever.
There was 5 players who wanted this shot on goal.
And Woofenden comes in, and easy as you like, slots it. 50-plus games of VFL football for Mitch Woofenden. He's been very good for the Borough in recent years, and just hitting the scoreboard himself for the first time this afternoon, and he extends the Borough's lead. They go to 7-8-50. Casey 3-2-20. We've played 14 minutes and 10 seconds in this second term.
But Wolfenden, he seems like he should be playing for Footscray instead of the Borough.
It's a very astute observation. The Wolfen, and that's the sort of business we can get up to after the game with the post-game show. Twice as nice with Phil, JT and Bryce.
Oh, and old Plemming gets wrapped up. The ball spills free to Clisby. Nobody wants it. Rutherford towards the Plummer. He just ran into a hurdle.
Kick.
Wrapped up in a strong tackle there by Sam Plemming. The umpire could have gone either way. It could have been too high. It could have been holding the football.
And
he went with too high. And lining up now is Tim Smith, who had a career game against the Northern Blues when he kicked 5 goals, 5 of the best. He's keeping us up to date as Tim Smith runs in and doesn't make connects with the football correctly. They're nearly scoffing, aren't they? This is turning into a joke. And Tim Smith's gone out of bounds on the full. You can know him by his orange boots and Magna. Oh, finds Wolfen all by himself on the half-forward line. He's taking the mark. He's looking to play on. He goes long, looking for Connors. Connors! He takes the mark there in front of Panoza. That time he kept the front position nicely. And he'll be lining up for a shot on goal. On a 45-degree angle. He'll be kicking it from just outside 50. The former Richmond troubled star, his best mate's behind me, so I better be careful what I say. But Daniel Connors, the leading goal kicker for Port Melbourne this season with 26. He's kicked 1, so he's gone to 27 goals for the season. You can just see him using the breeze. He'll bring this ball back nicely. You can jot this one down your record, boys. That's the way you kick a goal at Port Melbourne. Daniel Connors, beautiful finishing work there. He's kicked his second. And they continue to apply the scoreboard pressure.
And Thornton for the Borough will bring it out of defence. The big kick marked up on the far outer wing. Getting very dark here at Port Melbourne. Interesting to see how we go in the second quarter.
Telek's just come off, boys.
We'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully just a regular rotation as Thornton follows up now, gets the handball off to Bonadeo, tries to get round one from a standing start now. Shot at goal is, there's a free kick. Was it gone through for a goal, Kane? The goal kicker on that occasion, I think, was this young man running towards the bench. Or
Sanderlands?
Was it?
No, it wasn't.
I think it's Hugh Sanderlands. I think it. Anyway, in any event, there was a free to Bonadeo, I think, paid by the umpire, but it didn't matter. An advantage was called as it went through for a goal. We'll keep an eye on who that is. I'm not actually sure. The young Shannon Lang.
Yep.
So Lang's actually got his second in the afternoon.
He's gone out of bounds on the full, taking the free kick. There is Tom Sullivan. He'll be too far out to score. Bryce is getting into my face at the moment. The kick inside forward 50. Connors is using body well there against Godfrey. He's taken the mark. He's played on. The ball's come back with the breeze. Daniel Connors, if you don't mind. This is coming away with BS. Daniel Connors has kicked his third for the first half, and that was just great finishing work there. What a wonderful effort by Daniel Connors. And now the teams are going into the centre, have a bit of a push in the shove. Connors has 3. Port Melbourne have 10. 10-11-71. Port Melbourne to Casey 3-2-20. That's 71 points the margin here at Northport Oval. We're not even at half time.
Up to 29 goals for the season in just his 10th game. This being his 10th game, Daniel Connors. Lec Featherston leading with 32. So Daniel Connors right in the frame to actually win the goal kicking. Well, the wheels have fallen off for not just the Scorpions, but for the broadcast team as well. There's the siren. Thank God.
Thank goodness that's over.
At half time. It's Port Melbourne 10-11-71. The Scorpions did not add to their quarter-time score of 3-2-20, and that quarter helpfully just went 27 minutes, I think, so we're a chance to get to the MC and check.
How are we going?